Hello, everyone. This is the Cyber Pro Podcast. I'm Rick. We're excited today. We have a great guest. Remember, it's 5 questions in 9 minutes because hackers never sleep. Question number one: who are you and what do you do?
Thank you so much for having me on. My name is Melecia McLean, and I spearhead the Cybersecurity Awareness and Education Program. And I'm also a information security risk analyst at MD Anderson.
Wonderful. So you've dove headfirst into the cyber world,
Yes.
which means that you are going to be a prime. You're going to have a great answer for this next one. What's the great thing about being a cyber professional?
The great thing about being a cyber professional is being more on the human side, being able to be very creative in the education and awareness space, and knowing that every day I come to work is going to be something different, challenging, and especially fun. Love to talk to people, and when they get that aha moment, like, oh, I love that about cybersecurity.
That's great. I hear that from a lot of folks, and I think that's why we stay in this industry for as long as we do. So let's talk about question number three. Cybersecurity is a top concern, but what does that mean to you?
Um, this, Being a top concern, meaning it's important now, and given from the ransomware attacks that we've all experienced here, it's a conversation that is being had, and now it's putting action and plan into place to have people and end user at the forefront. Cybersecurity awareness has been a buzzword now. Teaching everyone about how to protect your infrastructure. So I think it's a good conversation that's being had.
I agree. I'm always curious to hear from the risk side, right? I mean, you mentioned that you do the risk analysis side. What do you think is just one, and this is an add-on question, what do you think is just one kind of key risk that people should be looking at, like, down in their cybersecurity stack?
Human.
Human. I love it.
Human.
Easy answer. Perfect. You're not wrong. I think over 85% of stats are made up, but also I think that number is 85% or more is typically done through a human phishing attack. So
Yes.
we get it. So question number four: what piece of insight or pieces of insight do you want to share with your fellow cyber experts?
Um, Keeping the end user at the forefront when you're building out a cybersecurity awareness program, or just anything that you do, people is first. That's the number one risk. It's human. So we have to cater more to them whenever we're building out any program or launching anything.
I love the succinct nature of that. Question number five: what's your favorite piece of retro technology that makes you smile?
I would say the what is it? The disco recorder, the tape recorder thing. My dad had one, and it was just always fun to mess with. So,
I'm sure it's your father's favorite piece of retro technology too, which is awesome. I'm
right.
glad you have. I'm glad you have that memory. Thank you so much for being on. This is the Cyber Pro Podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.